Well, hello, and welcome to Grass Touchers Late Night Edition, where the two of us pals kind of just catch up, put a little something together for you here. It's a Thursday night for now.
I know it's going to be Friday for you in 2 minutes.
It's about to be Friday, but we got plenty going on, and I'm here for it. I'm Jake.
I'm Jared.
Oh man, let's get right into the news of Jared's life.
I got some news for you. Headline right here.
Oh yeah,
from Food and Wine says we tested 7 ways to make bacon. One was the clear winner. I got to see what this is. But while I'm going on MSN.com, which is somehow still a website, I don't know how.
Is that your default new tab? Because this happens to my computer at work. The new tab default home screen is a bunch of just horrible ad content.
AI picture of attractive woman that's like mortgage rates are down 3%. See how you? It's like, what does this woman have to do with? It's of that ilk. It was actually, if you scroll down, if you're on Windows 11. Listeners who are on Windows 11, the bottom left, you can scroll down and it brings up a bunch of dog crap, brings up the weather and the MLB scores because me and my professional baseball.
I disabled that bad boy, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've been playing Dota. I've been getting angry at Dota. I've ranked down 2 times actually, that's a lot. That's a lot of losses, man. That's a lot of losses.
That's not fun.
No. Jeez Louise. Goodness gracious. It goes from we tested 7 ways to make bacon. One was the clear winner to, and I'm quoting from a Huffington Post, I ate pizza as my 3-year-old daughter lay dying in her bedroom. Can I ever forgive myself?
What is this world?
Dude, this world is crazy. Oh my God. I've been playing Dota. I've been working a lot. I started playing this medieval simulator game on my Xbox at one point, and then I got a really bad headache, and I haven't picked it up yet. But it was fun, it's this game where you just chop wood basically, but that's kind of my kind of game. You know that I have weird taste with that.
It's true. I thought you were talking about I forget what it's called, but there's a game that it randomly showed up on my YouTube algo, and I clicked a couple of videos about it. It's like a first-person view of dueling and sort of gladiator style combat where you start as a peasant and you don't have any weapons, and it's super weird co-op controls where you're flinging your arms around. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 stick equals arm, but you're flailing around, and then if you win that, then the second level is there's a sword on the ground or a stool or something, and you have to beat people up. I thought you were going to say you're playing that game.
No, that sounds definitely like more people would like that one than the one that I was playing. That's kind of it, dude. It's
called Half Sword.
What is it? Half Sword?
Half Sword. Now I know.
I'm gonna look into it. Oh, by the way, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air child actor Floyd Roger Myers Jr. dies at 42. Just want to let you know.
Who is that? Who did he play?
A character I don't remember. I actually was like, what? And I looked it up, and it's he played Will Smith as a child for 1 episode, and it's on the front of my Firefox new tab, the popular today section. That's the top one.
Celebrity death.
It's is that a celebrity death, or is that a non-celebrity death? Because we've had some of those today also.
Yes. Floyd Roger Myers Jr., who played younger versions of Will Smith and Marlon Jackson, respectively, on episodes of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and The Jacksons and American Dream, has died. He was 42, and he suffered a heart attack at 42. Dog.
American Dream, American Nightmare.
Yikes,
dude. So, yeah, that's pretty much been my spiel I've actually been sailing the high seas quite a bit, accumulating quite the collection of digital comic trade paperbacks because I'm tired of the. Listen, I'm somebody who says, hey, support your local businesses, support the companies you believe in. I think that's good. You vote with your wallet. Not to sound like a boomerino, but
no, that's what's
it's
up,
true. They did get some things right, folks. I know they ruined the entire world. They ruined the economy, and it's their fault. But
it's literally all their fault too.
But I don't like Marvel. I don't like Disney. I should say that. It's not like I dislike Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't like Disney. I don't want to support Disney. I don't like Hollywood. I don't want to support Hollywood. But I do watch movies. I do watch television shows. Many of which I've already watched and supported in their time. Things that are now more or less, from a production aspect, defunct. And I do sometimes put on my little eye patch and my little hook hand, and I dip my hand in the honey jar. You know what I'm saying?
Just do. Careful you don't get any scurvy out there, pal.
No promises. It's gnarly out there, but
yeah.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Some old comics that I actually can't even get with Marvel's reading app, which I do have a current subscription of, and I will be canceling as soon as it's over. And yeah, that pretty much is what's going on in Jared's world, other than Fresh Prince of Bel-Air child star actor Floyd Roger Myers Jr. dying at 42 and just bringing my day to a crashing halt.
Oh, absolute buzzkill, this guy.
I know.
The nerve.
It's his fault. Jake,
it's the boomers' fault, and it's Floyd Roger Myers.
Honestly, it might have been the boomers that cost him his life. Oh, here's something. Rosie O'Donnell shares heartfelt message as daughter Chelsea faces prison. Dang. Rosie
Has Rosie O'Donnell ever had a heartfelt message in her life? What are we talking
about? My child, Chelsea Bell, before addiction took over her life, I loved her, then I love her now. I loved her then, I love her now, as she faces a scary future. Prayers welcomed. #addiction awareness, Rosie wrote in a post caption. Oh, man. She's an addict. Dude, she's hooked on phonics. Rosie's clearly not hooked on phonics because this is the worst. There is no punctuation going on. Lowercase i's, mind you, when she says, I loved her then. No comma after the first then. So it says, I loved her then, I love her now. I don't really, a complete layman would say, I don't know what you're trying to say, Rosie.
Right.
Dude, 5 arrested in the death of Robert De Niro's grandson.
The lowercase i's blow my mind because every device ever autocorrects that for you, and you have to disable all autocorrect or deliberately backspace and do lowercase i. Like, how is that happening?
I think honestly, her phone is just smoking and seething, trying to keep up with her enormous weight upon those tiny little. That tiny touchscreen is enduring so much. Dang, dude, 5 arrested in death of Robert De Niro.
I'm over here trying to fix my microphone stand. It's absolutely murdering my soul right now.
That's all right. There's so much news. According to the indictment, the fentanyl pills distributed by the defendants caused the deaths of 3 19-year-olds, including Leandro De Niro Rodriguez, who was grandson of Robert De Niro. First of all, I just want to say I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Just want to say I'm gay. And Donald Trump. I guess now is the good time to say I let him fart on my. I opened my mouth and I let him fart in my face on the set of Goodfellas. It's true. I did.
Well, as much as I'd like to keep listening to very probably AI-generated bullshit headlines from the Firefox new tab default screen.
Dude, real quick though, I'm sending you a link.
Go ahead.
I'm sending you a link on the show chat on the side chat. Dude, look at Buzz Aldrin's recently late wife, dude.
This MFer went to the moon.
This guy went to the moon and he never came back. True player for real. And then get this, his wife looks like she could be 20 years younger than him, and she died first, dude. What a
bad
pimp, dude. She was 66. He's 95, almost 30 years older, and he's like,
he
bye.
tried so hard. He that's like when he was 50, he married somebody who was 20, and he was like, I'm set. She's going to wipe my ass.
Right.
Everything's going to be great. And then she kicks it.
And he's
she
over here trading it in for a newer model, dude. I mean, true player for real. True player for life. Oh, my gosh.
She was a chemical engineer and the executive vice president of Buzz Aldrin Ventures, as you might imagine.
Oh, I'm sure she was, dude.
95. He's 95. Second person to walk on the moon, comes back and outlives his 30 years younger than him wife. Like, what is up there on the moon, dude? Come on, dude. How we doing this? How we pulling this?
Got
That's
crazy, secret, man. He's got the secret. Oh man, baby beaver rescued at 1 day old becomes BFFs with woman who saved her. That's dude. Ah man, baby beaver.
I've heard of cat ladies. You telling me we got beaver ladies now, dude?
We got beaver ladies.
We got beaver ladies before we got GTA 6, dog.
Yeah, dude. Dude, look at this baby beaver, dude. This thing is cute as all get out. I love baby animals, dude. I'm not like a.
No, I know you keep sending me frog in the chat all the time. Well, for me, thanks for asking.
I did. I asked you.
Firefox,
I said, how you doing?
Bro. Oh no, you did. You're right. I was busy farting around with my.
You were fixing your mic.
Yeah, it's my bad. I have been a Battlefield 6 enjoyer. Pretty legit. Pretty legit game they got over there. They cooked up a fresh one. There's some new content that released that I have not checked out yet. Maybe I'll check it out after this. The core game of Battlefield is just so good, and it fits my exact of like if my teammates are being there's no reason I got to follow them. You know, I can go to some objective that nobody's guarding, and I can put mines everywhere and lay in wait and rank up my score, repairing vehicles, and there's a certain amount of latitude that you get on the battlefield, as it were, and I think that's very cool. I still think there's a sliver of the fighter jet simulator community that flocks to every new Battlefield game, and I
just accidentally turns that on instead of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You're just like, hey,
these guys. Jets are good in most Battlefield games, and this one's no exception. They're very good. As soon as you unlock the bunker buster or whatever, it's like, dang, dude, jets are for real. And honestly, infantry are pretty poorly equipped to deal with them because they can just fly by so fast. And the AA guns, the AA tanks, they take some leveling up to get relevant. They did a different reloading thing for vehicles where you actually do have limited ammo in the vehicles. And in the case of the AA, you get a 6-shot burst, and then it does a quick reload, and then you get 6 more. So you're forced to do controlled bursts, reload, reload, and it makes it really hard to hit these fighter jets. Anyway, a lot of Battlefield 6. What they pushed out here recently was their battle royale. They call it Red Sec, which means redacted sector or something. I haven't played it. It's probably rad. I've seen some gameplay. It reminds me of when we played. Do you remember we played? I think it was on our Xbox days when I lived in Tucson. Black Ops, I want to say 3. they put out a battle royale, and you and I kind of farted on that for a little while, and it was kind of rad.
Yeah.
And it's got the Call of Duty sort of like armor plate thing where, you know, you get shot up and then you got to go pick up more armor from somewhere and shove it in your chest, and it's got, you know, weapons you can find and looting, and I don't know. It's definitely not Battlefield, but it's all the same gunplay, and it's all the same guns, and it's all the same attachments, and it's all this, you know, it's in the same vein. I don't think there's anything in the Battle Royale mode that isn't also in the rest of the game. So that's kind of cool. This past weekend, my darling wife was gone for a total of 5 days, dude. She left on a Thursday, came back on a Tuesday, and let me tell you, I loved and missed my wife the whole time she was gone, period. But having all that time to myself, I was like, well, shoot, what do I do? Like, I had like analysis, I had like decision paralysis where I couldn't decide, like, should I go play disc golf? Should I watch movies that she doesn't want to watch and I can watch them all by myself? Can I? And it was this weird thing of like, well, there's lots of things I want to do, so let me just pick the ones that are most immediately available to me to maximize my time. I was like dry firing my AR and practicing reloads in the bonus room, and doing all kinds of stuff that she would roll. If she walked in while I was doing that, she would roll her eyes so hard. And it's like, just leave me alone. Let me LARP. It's fine. And then I did watch, I watched a show that she would never want to watch, Alien Earth. If you're a fan of Ridley Scott's alien movies, let me tell you, it's pretty freaking good. It's a FX series. You can find it on Hulu and some other places probably. You can also find it on a little side-loaded Fire Stick app that I choose to use. Very radical.
Interesting.
I don't know if have you farted around with side-loaded apps on Fire Sticks, because it's a very cheap and efficient solution to watching some stuff on the high seas.
I've heard of people side-loading emulation stuff on there. So that doesn't shock me, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing that.
Yeah, it's very rad, because I can't stand the subscription thing. I only pay for like one, I think, and then the rest are shared in the family, you know? So there's different ones of us that are like actually shouldering the price of some subscription thing. And then it kicks your device off and you got to ask for the password, and they might have changed it, and then you're texting your mom back and forth at 10 in the evening. But Alien Earth has everything you want in an alien show, dude. It's got like all the creatures and some new ones, right? You got the face huggers, you got the chest burster, you got the alien itself, the traditional xenomorph. And it follows the whole corporate thing really, really well. It kind of fleshes out the universe of the Alien series, and the acting is very, very good. There's some really quality performances people are turning in. So basically recommend that. I got a new CPU cooler, got a new AIO for the rig here, dude. Battlefield CPU utilization was too high. my poor CPU is power hungry enough to not enjoy that. So I think the liquid had begun to evaporate or permeate in my old one, so installed a new one. Thought I bricked my computer. It was very cool. And then I remembered it was just because I have a TPM chip now. I haven't had to do any work on my computer since I got a TPM chip, and because I changed out hardware, the TPM was like, you better go to the BIOS and fix me right up. I was like, oh, word, my bad. So I got that going, and it's got a little screen on it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the market for any cooling hardware for your rig, Thermalright, creators of the air cooler Peerless Assassin, extremely great value proposition they've got. I bought this AIO for like $85. It came with 3 fans that are RGB or whatever, if you care about that kind of thing. They've just got a simple mirror finish on the side, 360 millimeter radiator, and this thing's running ice cold. It's freaking sweet. It's really great.
Awesome.
So hard recommend of Thermalright. Yeah, it's really nice. It looks great. Unfortunately, I have 3 different trios of fans in my case. None of them match at all. I have 2 different 3-packs of Lee fans, and then now I have Thermalright fans, and it's like they don't match at all, but it's cold in there, man. It's working, so I don't really care, you know. And then me and Deg started playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. co-op style, stunting on them, just goofing, just having a grand old time. I made a dwarf fighter, just a sledgehammer of a person built like a brick house. And he's got red hair and mutton chops, and I named him Gurth. And we're just getting it in Baldur's Gate 3. We're gonna have to record some of that at some point because we had a bit of a sesh this past Saturday night and had a good old time. That game does not disappoint, and it just provides a lot of jumping off points for your buddies and you to just dick around.
Yeah.
Really extremely excellent stuff.
That is extremely excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got my disc golf tournament this Saturday. My first disc golf tournament. So
wow.
On Saturday. Yeah.
That's going to be televised on ESPN2, folks. So tune in to watch your boy.
Yeah, I wish I had. I don't think I have any of, other than my buddy Richard, who I'm playing on the team with. I don't think anybody's like coming to watch us because I was like, you don't want to. What are you going to do? Walk around all 18 holes with us? Like, there's not a crowd. There's not a grandstand. There's not. It's not the PGA Tour. So I'll see if I can snap some pics of the festivities because it's right after Halloween. They said costumes are encouraged. And I'm like, listen. I'm already paying to play in a disc golf tournament.
Don't shame us like this.
I don't think I can take it a step further and play in a costume.
Right.
I'm going to borrow my kid's Kylo Ren mask.
Just go out there dressed like Borat.
That's not so bad, actually. That's pretty good.
That'd
Maybe
be
that
funny,
would be good.
dude.
I'll go to a thrift store and get a cheap suit.
Yeah. Just run out
I'll shave off my beard, leave my mustache.
Yeah. The can of Hormel chili, and just like your opponent throws his frisbee and you just like run after it and steal it in that gray suit and just eat chili out of it. Like, thank you very much for the bowl.
Yeah. I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
That's the winner right there.
Yeah. Check out this. I'm sending it to you right now. It's an image on the message thing on the right. It's a.
My mom said one word on her deathbed that made me look at my life in a way I never had before.
What do you think the word was, dude? What do you think it was, man? It says 9-minute read. I think it's like more like maybe a 13-minute, 50-second read. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding.
I think you might be right about that. Why don't you click summarize? Get Copilot to summarize this for you, and maybe Copilot will read the article for you, and it'll be like, turns out,
that's a great idea.
Grandma was a bit of a racist. Oh my gosh!
But actually, this computer talk is a very Copilot summarizing it for me right now. By the way.
Excellent.
It's very on topic with Xbox announcing that their next console will be a quote very premium device, and now it's coming out that it's going to be between $1,000 and $1,500. It's sort of a farce.
What?
It's sort of a farce to be like, yeah, this is our new console. It's like
our new idea, our flashy new concept for you is to put something that plays video games
and it
on your entertainment center
a lot of
that
money.
You could buy a car with this money.
Right,
okay?
right.
But
it's
for some people that's a life-changing amount of money. That's so ridiculous.
But it's also it's just like it's so funny to me because, and I know they know this, everyone's aware of this, but it's like it's a computer. It's a computer.
Yeah.
I know that there's people that like a consoleized experience. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy
the simplicity
a
of it.
consoleized experience. I really do. Yeah. But it's getting to the point where they're like, it's going to have full Steam compatibility. You can play Steam, all your Steam games, great, and it's going to have you won't have to pay for online functionality, which is like great.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot too.
They're gonna find some other stuff that they want you to pay for, and you're gonna maybe want to. But that's good that you wouldn't have to pay to be online.
Now, the only issue that I have with that is you're describing Steam. And you're also talking,
Yes.
you're also putting Halo on PlayStation. So there's no exclusivity happening anymore. Why would I buy this? And I'm sure they're going to tell us the reasons why soon.
Yes.
And I'm going to be interested to hear those reasons. But I just think it's very funny how they think that this like somehow is going to fly. I don't get it. I don't even understand why they would outlay resources for something like this instead of just being like, hey, you know what? We're a software company now. We make games. We put them on what's out there. We put them on PCs, and we put them on PlayStations if you want to play PlayStations. I have been sent an attachment. Right. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
You might have already seen this, but it's pretty much the perfect summary.
We're being shown a meme, which I believe is... it's the Soy Jack guys.
Yeah.
And it's a woman sort of looking out the corner of her eyes saying, "Are you sure?" to the back of a Soy Jack with a PlayStation hat, and then what is ostensibly a cuck figure sitting in the back with an Xbox hat saying yes. So that is a good illustration of how people are feeling about this. I feel uneasy about it. Dude. I feel uneasy about it.
It brings me no joy to make this observation. Here's what I think. I think Microsoft thinks that Game Pass has made them honestly a fair amount of money so far, right? Because they've managed to put pretty primo stuff in there. There's been a lot more day one stuff on Game Pass than I ever thought there would be. And there's a lot of people that pay for Game Pass either on and off or just always on. And I think they think that if they keep chopping up and laying off developers and closing studios and being just corporate miscreants, that they can cut costs and cut costs and cut costs until Game Pass is kind of their bread and butter for the Xbox market. And I think one of the reasons they only want to make a $1,200 PC console is because they can't afford, they literally cannot afford to make hardware every 5 years, because once you launch it, it's only cutting edge for like 6 months, and then it's got competitors, or Neo makes a better handheld, or there'll be something that happens,
right?
And they can't afford to make another console. Gone are the days of every 5 years getting some sort of console. In fact, it's been longer than that already. So it's like there's no reason to expect Microsoft to stay in a console life cycle in like a 5 year span. So I think they think, well, if we make a really crazy primo console, only some people are going to get it anyway. We don't care if they do or not. We care about giving them a premium experience that's feature rich, where they can do anything on this thing. And then we only have to make one sort of small change at a time. Maybe they iterate on it, right? Instead of having the Xbox 7, they'll have like the Xbox 7, and then they have like, I don't know, a modular thing, or maybe you can just crack it open and add graphics cards. But I don't know. It's I don't really know how you square that circle, because is it a console or is it not?
Right.
Because if you give me $1,500, I'm going to go build a PC and like game on medium on 1080p for like several years.
But you know what's amazing though is I've been talking about this lately. $1,500 gets you a pretty darn good PC these days.
I know. I was when I wasn't sure what the outcome of this new CPU cooler would be, I was kind of planning worst case scenario, like if I had to build a computer tomorrow, what would I build? And I was pricing out some stuff, and there's a way, there's a way forward to build a PC for $1,500. It won't stand the test of time per se, right? The only reason I've been able to rock
10 years out of it, probably.
Yeah, the only reason I've been able to rock this one for the 5 years that I have is because I splurged on a 3070 right at their peak, when it was pretty evident that was the best value proposition, and it had a lot of horsepower, and it would kind of stand the test of time. Yeah, and I got the only thing I've actually swapped out was the CPU cooler. I haven't had to add or take away anything. So. It's not even using. It's using DDR4. It's not even using DDR5. Like it's a generation or two old on every component, and it still kind of kicks it, man. So, but yeah, $1,500. That's kind of nutty.
It's nutty,
unless they've, and that sucker ain't gonna have a disk drive. Dang it!
It's not.
It better.
It's not.
But I feel like it won't. And I was just telling Andrade, I said, we would need to get there's a few things that I really like having hard copy Blu-rays of, so I can own something forever, right? The Saving Private Ryan's, a box set of House, right, on DVD or whatever. There's like certain things that I have that I'm like, yeah, that's it. I like that. I like it so much. I want to have it and hold it. And I literally don't have a way to watch a Blu-ray right now, even if I wanted to. Because we don't have a console, or we don't have whether it's an actual standalone Blu-ray player or a PS5 or whatever. Like I was kind of thinking, like, should I get something like that? And I still don't want to buy a console. There's just no reason to, even if it does have a disc drive. But that's a selling point for me. But I guess that's, is that a boomer take? Do people want disc drives? I feel like there's a lot of people that kind of want a disc drive, right?
I think people who are not totally oblivious to the concept of reselling games and totally oblivious to owning things truly, outright. I think,
right.
Like you're saying, I mean, the more things become entirely online, the more they can be taken away. So I don't know, man. Foundation.
We're already at that point where a copy of a game tends to be more of a game key,
right?
Because you got to download an update to it and whatever, and it's like, I don't know. I want more permanently offline games, but you got to get below AAA these days to find that, which is fine. Support your local indie dev or whatever.
Yeah, support your local video game business. Yeah. And if Deg were here, he would be standing Nintendo like usual, because he's just a Nintendo guy through and through.
They do a few things right, but it sure is the same things every time. I tell you what.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, I think, is that it's like, I thought about that today. I was in my car, I was driving, I was thinking, you know what? If I just stopped buying video games, it'd be fine. Because I play a free game, Dota. That's like the main game that I play. I've been playing it for, I first started playing it in like 2013. So it's been out long enough to know that it's proven itself and it's probably not going anywhere.
Right. That's one of those just forever Counter-Strike sort of games.
And then on top of that, you could stop making media right at the end of this sentence and we would have enough for everybody forever.
Yep. True.
They continue to make things, and I know why. And there's industries that are feeding families, and I'm not just trying to like crap all over, but it is funny because it's like I was thinking about today. I'm like, wait, why do I even think about buying more things? In some ways, it's like there's this biological imperative to be like a part of the zeitgeist, and it's like,
FOMO, dude.
Do I need to do this? Do I need to go?
We were just saying we didn't really make a segment out of it because I can't make a meal out of something I haven't tasted. But Arc Raiders is getting a lot of positive attention right now, which is rad. Between that and Battlefield, the new Call of Duty, like no one is touching, I think, and it's kind of rad. But the thing about Arc Raiders is there's a game loop there. I think we would really sink our teeth into if we could all run it and if we all played it together. The maximum squad size is 3. Sign me up. It's an extraction shooter. Sign me up. It's PvPvE. Sign me up again. Like, it's kind of checking the boxes. There's an inventory system that's just a grid and it's way simplified. Freaking rad. I think that game is all love to our boy. It's Deg proof, right? It's got a simplified, streamlined kind of interface, so the part timers among us can hang and like grasp it. And the art style, it's freaking cool. And the sound, I keep hearing, again, I haven't played it myself, but I hear the sound design and the level design and the feel of it's really great. The animations of the PvE enemies, there's these things like called arcs. They're droids and automatons and different machines that have taken over the surface of the earth, and the shtick is like you live under the earth and you go to the surface to like get stuff and then come back down to extract. The way that they like there's ones that fly, and as you shoot at them they kind of flutter down and then they get ticked off and they come at you, and it looks great. It looks really cool, but it's the kind of game that, because it's always online and because it's part of it's in the cultural zeitgeist right now, I feel like I'm missing out. I really want to spend the $40 to buy it. Because that's another cool thing about the game. It's not that expensive. But I just don't really think I'm gonna play a new game right now.
Yeah,
so it's like I think it's okay to live with that FOMO. But I hear you. It's part of it. It's part of trying to attempt to have a video game podcast. It's like how do I talk about anything if I'm only playing certain things?
It definitely bothers me that just as it bothers my conscience that I think I'd rather play Tarkov, not because I like Tarkov. I hate Tarkov.
Ooh.
But because the reason I like those games, I'm like, oh wow, extraction shooter, that would be fun to play, like, because I like that style of game. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I like the real gun equipment loot nature of Tarkov. How I'm like,
yeah,
I want to go in, I want to get an M60 and like, you know what I mean? There's something that's just. It's electric through my spine, like loading my gun full of armor-piercing rounds from a real gun that exists in the world. And I don't know. It's hard for me to disconnect that from the genre and like be like, I'll play Arc Raiders because that's the same game. It's like, it's not. Like the guns look like
that's like how, for all of its strengths, there's a couple things Battlefield 6 is missing. You could argue the large enough maps and the sprawling stuff, and like there's certain things of Battlefield 6 that are not quite what folks are craving. One of the huge misses, which I think we've talked about before, they didn't actually go with the licensed like titles and names of guns, and that totally breaks immersion for me. Because when I see somebody pull out an FN Herstal P90 and, slide around a corner and light me up they just like a zipper from my nuts to my noggin, I'm like, all right, mad respect. You're using the Pro 90. But in the game, it's called the, HZ09X or something stupid like that. And it's like, dog, it's a P90. Put some respect on that name. What's wrong with you?
It's so weird to play a game that is as modern as it is and be like, this was called the P90 on Call of Duty 4.
Yes, dude.
It was
called the P90 in like 007 Nightfire or whatever. There's been so many games that, come on, man. Can we just, like, you don't have the ability. Come on.
Right. But is it not in the budget? Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Be honest. I don't know. Is this a political thing that they're like trying to avoid? Like, it's not.
That would be so weak. That would be some dickless retard behavior right there. If that was, I hesitate to say you might be right. I don't know, but I think you're right that the vibes got to be pretty immaculate for me to get into a game, and having a unique art style is one thing, but having so much of it just be kind of made up, fabricated sci-fi, whatever stuff, is there's something about our sort of gun enjoyer behavior that's like, the more realistic, the better. Yeah. I don't need to play Arma, but like, give me the goods. I want to know. I got a HK416 in my hand. I want to know I'm rocking the Beretta 92 sidearm. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Don't call it some made up mamby-pamby boo.
Exactly. Dude, did you see the link that I sent you earlier with the J.K. Simmons thing?
Oh, boy. The links are flying tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, I was reading this earlier, and I just am like...
J.K. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Dude.
Somebody's trying to make a whole article out of one paparazzi pic. This is so annoying.
Listen to this.
MSN.
Take, for example, the deceptively interesting... For the listeners who can't see this, he's wearing like a Letterman jacket with a hoodie underneath, with his hood up, with a baseball cap underneath that, with a T-shirt underneath that. He's wearing sweatpants, and one of his socks is like wrapped over his sweatpant leg, and so it's kind of like sticking up. And he's wearing
one sweatpant leg is rolled up and the other is not.
And he's wearing basic
he's
black
wearing New Balance
Asics.
Or Asics.
And it's this guy writing this thing Take, for example, the deceptively interesting all-black workout outfit that Simmons wore out in Manhattan on Tuesday. Let's start with his skull-printed navy hoodie from Under Armour's Project Rock collaboration with Dwayne Johnson, who was Simmons' co-star in the 2024 holiday action flick Red Bull.
Product placement.
Layered on top was a navy Letterman jacket with black leather sleeves and an embroidered Law and Order logo, nodding to Simmons' 13-year-long recurring role as Dr. Emil Skoda.
Oh, is it? Or did he reach in his? Right. Or did he reach in his $14,000 walnut dresser and grab the first thing his housekeeper folded for him?
Parentheses, you can find a version of the jacket on Italian eBay for $200. On the bottom half, a dad classic, waffle knit sweatpants and Asics Gel Nimbus 25s in dark blue. He rolled up the hem.
Are there Asics enjoyers out there tracking this, like Yeezys? Like, he's got the Nimbus 25.
The Nimbus, like, I don't know. I'm an Asics enjoyer. I don't own Nimbus 25s, but this is where it gets really good. He rolled up the hem of one sweatpant leg up to his knee, revealing a knee-high, two-stripe black sock. Perhaps he was biking, doing some sort of cycling exercise in preparation for his rumored reprisal in next year's Spider-Man Brand New Day. Or perhaps he was paying homage to the hip-hop greats of the 90s, when the likes of LL Cool J and A Tribe Called Quest Q-Tip were often seen with a single pant leg rolled up, exposing a bare calf. Let me tell you what we're looking at here, folks. This is a Hollywood actor who is probably extremely hungover and not interested in being recognized. And like Jake said, went into his walnut dresser and grabbed everything he could find that he wanted, put it on, didn't take the time to make sure it was perfect, and then went out in the street to probably go buy some Pedialyte or something because he's been having the runs. And it's amazing to me because can you imagine being this person who, like, you can't even leave your house without people not only taking a picture of you, but, I mean, making it seem like everything you're doing, it's got to be annoying. You'd think it'd be flattering. I would be annoyed.
Not everything I do is on purpose, you know? I'm just a person, you know?
He definitely went into his closet and was like, what shall I craft today?
Yeah,
he's
I'm
like
gonna make those people at
GQ
just drool over me. Like, okay, J.K. Simmons doesn't wake up thinking about you, Savannah, author of this story. Like,
I hope I don't get photographed today.
Oh, that would be a shame. Perhaps the last paragraph is this. Perhaps there is a universe in which the fictional characters from Simmons' promotional merch could cross paths. Skoda would probably have a lot to say about Wade's psyche. Mm-hmm. But for now, that reality exists solely in this diabolical gem fit.
This is like that video of the guy being like, asking Harrison Ford, like, did Greedo shoot first or did you? And he's just like, I don't care. Like, he just does. He just wants.
It's not that kind of movie, kid.
To get out. And you got to think he's.
I think we need more of those. I think we need more fourth wall breaking, like when Harrison Ford had that interview about the Captain America movie with the Red Hulk that absolutely sucked.
So bad, bro. Donkey balls.
I was just retelling this to Andrada the other day. I was like, you know how I went and took our boys to the movie theater and we watched this stupid Captain America movie that I had no interest in, but I did it for the kids? And she was like, yeah, I remember that. I said, Jared saw that same. And I told the guys about it on the podcast after I saw it. And I said, yeah, it's fine. You know, Avengers. It's fine. It's fun. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then in hindsight, I talked to you about it again because you saw it and you were like, this movie was horrible,
dude.
And the more you talked about it, the more I was like, you know what it was. But anyway, Harrison Ford had that interview that went super viral where he was like being asked by this just absolute idiot interviewer. It was like, so what was it like to be putting all that red makeup? Gee, I hope there's some B-roll of you getting put all that makeup on. Did you feel silly, Harrison? Was it embarrassing to be wearing red makeup? And he's like, hey, kid, I don't want to like burst your bubble or anything, but that's what the money's for. It's like, it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah,
Poof,
yeah.
gone. I don't know. You can do whatever you want to me. I don't really care. You know,
Dude.
it's like, get a grip.
That
Log
is-
off. This
Yeah.
the author of this article has a nasty J.K. Simmons fanfic she be writing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, it gets
It's
wild
like-
in this.
She's
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
she's in the Reddit, she's in the Substack, she's on Tumblr, she's turning JK out.
Dang,
Just
dude, the Tumblr, the J.K. Rowling's Tumblr
Make-
is
making
hilarious.
all his characters suck each other off. You know?
no, bro. Maybe there's a universe where all three characters meet each other and perhaps
50 Shades of
Yeah.
JK, you know what I'm saying?
Perhaps fall into a torrid, passionate love affair. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Torrid. If you're unironically using the word torrid to describe anything you care about remotely, you need to log off, dude, and touch some
Seriously.
grass. Oh, listen to our podcast and turn it off when you're done, dude. Oh my gosh. Listen to it though, for real. Listen to it. Oh my gosh.
Dude. Yeah. It's pretty pathetic.
You hit me with you hit me with another one. How we wrapping it up? Cruise passenger, 80 years old, found dead after being abandoned on the Great Barrier Reef Island.
It's just a feel-good story right here. So, in Melbourne, Australia,
I have a picture of this poor woman.
dude, it's just a stock photo of palm trees, and then like a very poor cell phone photo of this poor lady that passed away because the cruise ship crew left her on an island and she died. On Lizard Island. She planned to take a hike with other passengers to a mountain lookout. The ship left the resort island around 5 hours before reporting her missing late on Saturday. Quote, "We are shocked and saddened that the Coral Adventurer left Lizard Island
shocked.
after
We
an
can't
organized
believe.
excursion."
We're shocked. We can't believe this 80-year-old couldn't survive for 24 hours on her own at the Great Barrier Reef. We're shocked. Like, okay.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. The daughter accused the cruise company Coral Expeditions of a failure of care and common sense. You're her daughter. Where were you? Like, did you not? Were you there? Did you say, Mom, you're going on a cruise to where now? You're hiking up what mountain? What? We understand from the police that it was a very hot day and Mom felt ill on the hill climb. She was asked to head down unescorted. Then the ship left.
She appeared
Apparently without doing a passenger count. At
Yeah.
some stage in that sequence or shortly after, Mom died. Alone.
She appeared to have fallen from a cliff or slope. They sent her back down the mountain by herself, by the way.
Like,
That is so-
Hey, you can't, Suzanne. You can't hang, girl. Go get
Yeah.
get your ass back down
Oh,
off of this mountain.
You're
What's
not
wrong
feeling
with you?
well? Get yourself back down the mountain, girl. Get back on the boat. We going to the top of this mountain. And everyone's like, yeah, beat it, Suzanne. She just goes and
They
falls off a cliff and dies.
The helicopter crew spotted her body the next day 50 meters off the hiking trail. She didn't make it real far. And they say
Jeez.
she appeared to have fallen from a cliff or slope. It's like, oh my God.
Oh.
The coroner's inquiry would hopefully find out what the company should have done. It's like somebody left an 80-year-old woman unattended on an island. That's what went wrong. It's right in front of you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's ridiculous.
Dude. Well,
The police, check out the police. Police said in a statement, a coroner would investigate the non-suspicious death. It's like, we have no
Really?
suspicions. We already know what happened.
we know what happened. She was old and fell off of a cliff. Dude. Yeah, that's really sad.
Pretty open and shut day for that coroner, man, I tell you.
I know, yeah. What do you want me to cut this woman open? Are you serious? Shh. I think we know what happened.
Oh my gosh.
Well, before we wrap up, I suppose we can answer the question we opened with. What's the they tested 7 ways to cook bacon, and they found the best one.
Doctors hate him for this one weird trick he uses when making his bacon. And it is, drum roll, please,
baking bacon in the oven. Rated a 10 out of 10. I don't know if I agree with this.
By what? A panel of Doberman pinchers?
Yeah,
like, oh, hell yeah, bacon, brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It went a quick spin in the microwave was 5 out of 10. A long sous vide soak was 6 out of 10. Starting in a hot skillet, 7 out of 10.
Right.
Grilling in a pan, 8 out of 10. Air frying, 9 out of 10. Starting in a cold skillet, 9 out of 10. And then winner, baking bacon in the oven, 10 out of 10. And there are like 81 comments on this. I'm flabbergasted.
You remember when it was like 2009?
Yeah.
And it was like, LOL, bacon makes everything better.
Yeah.
And it was just like, in coffee mugs, like, don't talk to me till I've had my bacon.
Right.
It's very like Facebook grandma posting,
100%.
like just bumper sticker, refrigerator magnet, boilerplate, vapid, garbage talk, waste of oxygen. I hate myself for even saying any of the words I've said in the past minute. It's just the most boring thing. And here it is with 81 comments and who knows how many clicks and, a couple $100 of AdSense revenue or whatever. I'm like, man. Ugh.
Dang.
Well, how do you make your bacon, Jared?
I think it's just on a skillet, man. You just got to let it rip on the skillet. 30 minutes to cook bacon? You're smoking crack if you think that's a 10 out of 10 experience. I'm sorry. You got to get going in the morning. 30 minutes? I'm going to make a comment. I'm going to see if it'll let me make a comment.
I like starting in a cold skillet because I find that does the best job of keeping things manageable from a splatter perspective, if you know what I'm saying. And then I have made candied bacon in the oven. I'll say it's good for that. If you want to have candied bacon, lay out your strips of bacon on a raised wire rack. And that wire rack should be over a foil-lined baking sheet, so you can have an easier time cleaning up the mess later. And then you want some brown sugar and some fresh cracked pepper. And then you flip it over, brown sugar, fresh cracked pepper. And you got some sugary, peppery, savory bacon. That's some good candied bacon right there. If you want candied bacon, there you go. You're welcome. Wow, this is Meat Touchers. This is a podcast within our podcast called Grass Touchers, called Meat Touchers, where we talk about various ways to prepare your meats for delicious eating.
There's probably got to be a better name for it.
No, that's it. No, that's the one. We're keeping it. Lock it in.
Oh my gosh. Well, they're Meat Touchers, I guess. This is what I tried to comment, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh yeah. Let's see it.
It would have made me make an account. I wanted to go with some real highbrow stuff, so
that's going in the Instagram post.
Good. That's the code, the art for the post.
Yeah. Save image.
You guys are gonna have to
Grass Touchers
follow us on Instagram if you want to see what I was gonna comment.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you listen to this in the evening with just a touch of sleepiness and deliriousness. For the LOLs, as they say. We can't wait to see you again soon. We hope to have you follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Instagram. You can find our handle at 3GrassTouchers on both Instagram and YouTube. And until next time, you better get out there and touch some grass.
Do it
Log
now.
off, smoke some meat, bake some bacon,